pride. It always comes before the fall, doesn't it? It's amazing how a single miscalculation in what laws you should take early on can dictate the entire outcome of a playthrough, but I thought I knew best, and I definitely did not. This is not a video of success. This is a video of my continued dogged determination to fix that one miserable mistake. A reminder that there are in fact some games that you should just restart. Sadly, streams are not very conducive for restarts now, are they? Anyhow, before we begin this tragic tale, make sure to like and subscribe. Please also leave a comment for the algorithm gods because I desperately need the engagement just to be seen these days. I'd also like to thank my premium and Patreon members. You are all kings. Now, let's get into the video. Hello everybody, this is a re-recording. This is not the original part of the stream. Instead, what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you guys my original startup, which failed by the way, and actually kinda killed the entire game, and what I would do that would change everything and make this startup actually successful, okay? So it's gonna be more of a side-by-side comparison than a proper startup. So for my original startup, what I ended up doing is I ended up putting everybody into office, click like that, and right afterwards I went directly for colonial exploitation. I probably shouldn't have gone for colonial exploitation first. Instead, what I discovered after I went for colonial exploitation, and I conquered pretty much every single other person around me, is I discovered that in population, we only have 10,000 Boers to work with. If you go to Weinberg, I'm willing to bet they don't have many more. Nope, they have 8,000 here. That means 18,000 accepted populations. Only 18,000. I think you get some with the Griquois, but it's not enough. You only get 70,000 with them as well. Yeah, it's not enough. You only get around 50,000 accepted populations for this entire region. You cannot survive off of that. And what I also discovered later on is that there is a -100 penalty now whenever you attack Mexico, because guess what? Potchefstroom and Transvaal are now unrecognized powers, so you have to become recognized first before you can take Mexico and get your accepted populations. So that does not work anymore. What I have discovered that does work is to not be a republic. You do not want to be a republic if you're the Boers now. And the reason why is because when you go for monarchy, and you get your monarchy, you can then go for subjecthood. You see, subjecthood is better than national supremacy, it's better than racial segregation, it's on par with cultural exclusion as far as I'm concerned, because you can get all of the homeland populations in your country to be accepted. That's a good thing, right? Well, when it comes to cultural exclusion, you have to get off of legacy slavery, or you can't get it, which means you have to actually ban slavery, and as I've discovered, that is definitely not easy to do as Potchefstroom, or Transvaal, or Oranje. You're going to run into major issues. So the best starting play that I have discovered after the fact, this is after my failed attempt, is to go for monarchy first, then go for subjecthood. Those should be your number one and your number two. You need this to survive as the Boers. Right now, the Boer Republic, it shouldn't exist. It's terrible. Presidential republic is a horrible governance principle. You're going to run into legitimacy issues throughout the entire game, especially as you try to modernize. Once you get to the 50-50 range where the intelligentsia or the industrialists can actually get into power, well, guess what? You're going to have like 26 legitimacy to work with, and that's at very low taxes. So you're going to struggle, and you're going to struggle immensely if you stay on presidential republic. It is not good anymore. They broke it. How did they break it? They forced you to only have 2 or 3 parties now. Unlike Parliamentary Republic, where you get 4 or 5 different parties, and they're each all their own little grouping, and you could probably put each little grouping in, and you can get, 40 or 50 legitimacy out of each of them? Yeah. Presidential Republic, it's 2 or 3 every single time, and because of that, the one that wins, which is usually going to be the Conservative Party, is the only one that has any legitimacy. Everybody else has garbage legitimacy, and once you're in the 50-50 range, where even if the intelligentsia does win, you're still going to have really bad legitimacy because the 50-50 at that point is not enough to actually push it over, and it is untenable. The best thing that you can do is go monarchy, and then go subjecthood. Now that you got your monarchy, my suggestion is to get an interest down on Zanj, and there's a reason for that. My full grouping. My preferred pathway for conquest in this game is to go for Waterborzlin first. The reason why is because Weinberg is actually kind of strong. You're going to have a harder time taking them out. But once you take Waterborzlin, you can then go for Philippolis, you can then go for Basutoland, and after you've taken out Basutoland, they actually have a very strong amount of battalions. You're going to become strong enough to take out Winburg, and by the time you take out Winburg, and you should take out Winburg, you don't actually have to wait to take out Winburg. You can take them out early game. You'll still get the struggle for the High Veld afterwards. The only thing is you won't get to use the Boer Confederation, which is effectively just taking them for free. What's the difference? You lose a little bit of infamy, not a big deal. It's the early game, you can handle it. By the time you take out Winburg, though, the Zulu will likely drop from 20 battalions to maybe 5. It's actually crazy how fast they drop down. Now, the reason why I told you to put a declared interest on Zanj is because Gaza has 2 states now. They are not just Lourenço Marquis, they're Lourenço Marquis and Gazan Zambezia. And you want to take both of them, otherwise you're not going to be able to connect with Portugal, you're not going to be able to conquer your way up to the east, you're going to run into a complete roadblock. When you are ready to conquer Portugal, what I found is the best way to do it is to go through Marina Kingdom. When you attack Marina Kingdom, there's a very, very strong possibility of pulling Portugal in, and then Portugal will not be able to pull in Britain, they will not be able to pull in Spain, they'll be by themselves, and believe it or not, if you play your cards right, you can actually beat their 20 battalions. It is very, very possible. What I would also suggest is, again, go for colonial exploitation, but make it your 3rd law. The reason why is because you will actually grow quite exponentially as a result. You'll be able to get the event for Ndebele, and it will literally form Transvaal for you out of Potchefstroom, and you get a big bonus in the amount of land that you get. You get a big bonus in the amount of population that you get. You get a big bonus in the amount of iron mines that you can build, the number of logging camps. It is very, very helpful to go for it. So that is my suggestion. I'm sorry, what is that? Ensure the settlement of Transvaal, but do not claim these lands at all. No, I want to claim those lands. Can I get a claim on them? I become the owner of Ndebele. Please. Holy crap, I just got all that for free? I did. Oh, am I Transvaal now? Let's go, I'm Transvaal again, boys. We are Transvaal again. Let's freaking go. We actually have almost 1 million population now. That's not too bad. That's almost on par for Transvaal taking over Gaza at the beginning of like patch 1.98. For now, I guess this will just have to do. I kinda desperately need the paper right now. Maybe I should do some trade instead of building it myself. That might actually work. The only problem is it doesn't look like we're getting any trade going here. I guess I have to subsidize it at the end of the day. The guarantee of independence with the United States actually gives me a very, very big boost. Not only does it keep them happy with me, it's going to keep other people from attacking me at this point. I do have land that other countries do want. Britain and France and Portugal are going to be looking at me very hungrily. Thankfully, though, we have the United States here, and they're relatively strong enough to actually help scare off any other would-be invaders. Again, though, the lack of accepted population, the lack of literacy in our country is just nightmarish.
Challenge given.
I have the Abraham Lincoln is in my country. How did he end up? He's a historical character. It's the Yankee Abraham Lincoln in my country right now. I don't know how that happened, but I really would like to make him leader. More than anything. Please, Marina Kingdom, bring in Portugal. I need Portugal in this war. Desperately, desperately, desperately. And what I'm going to do this time that's going to be different is I'm going to make use of a naval invasion to take Lourenço Marquis. And hopefully that'll be enough. Hopefully. I don't know if it will be. We're going to see very, very shortly now, aren't we? Okay, another attacker, bro. Okay, so, whoopsie daisy. Let's split you up. And this time, you know what? You only get 3. No, I got to do 5. I got to do 5. The amount otherwise is insufficient, and I cannot accept insufficiency. Okay, so they are able to hold here. That is good. I might actually make another leader just for the back attack. In fact, I think I will. I think I will. Do I have anybody good? This guy is ish. He's good-ish. Doesn't have any proper bonuses, though. That's a problem. Would I be able to push them back with attack mode? Or would I have no choice but to make use of a single boat? I think we'll have no choice but to make use of a single boat. And we'll use our irregular infantry to do it. We're not going to play defensive mode this time. And we're pulling in Oliver Brown. He's actually not bad. You can join in. As for this guy, I guess they're going anti-British. That's fine, that's fine. Now, will we be able to push them out in time? Oh, I forgot to take the land, didn't I? That would be very stupid of me. If they backed out, I might be in trouble. So I better get that out of the way now. Right now. We're already at 82. That's actually fine. I'm okay with this. We'll work. We'll make it work. Let's go to speed 5 now. And I gotta make sure that I don't run into any shortages. Oh my gosh. Shortages might kill me. And we just lost our gold. Oh boy. Gotta love RNG, huh? Well, we only lost 1 gold, so it's not the end of the world, but, yeah, not the end of the world. I guess I kind of overreacted there. Let him go, let him go. As for this war, here we go, here we go. Now, where's my 1 unit? You are going into naval mode right now. Only 14 days, perfect. Let's attack Angoche right now. Annex Angoche. And that'll probably give us a frontier with Tungi and Portugal. Or do I actually have to take Portugal for it to work? Looking like we're losing on our main frontier. So let's go into defense mode. But we're pushing them back otherwise. Problem is, if I push them back too quick, will they go back to their home country first? Or will I have enough time to take something else out? Maybe like this front here. Because I kind of want all of it. Oopsie. I might just sacrifice this boat. They're going to get hit. But the naval invasion should continue even without the boat. So yeah. Yeah, I think the naval invasion will continue regardless. Let's get our troops up here to take these guys out before they can help out. And good, they're not helping out. I think it worked, boys. I think it worked. They're not helping out. That is exactly what we needed. Get your butt up there, please. Hit them hard. Hit them fast. I need to push the Portuguese out immediately. So it's going to work. Coastal stronghold, and now we get a claim on Angola, Lourenço Marques, Zambezia, Mozambique. You know, I could have used this before. I mean, I'm glad I got it now, but okay. I could have used it a long time ago. I guess with the claims, it'll make the colonization quicker. Nope. Nope, it did not. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be running 5 at a time here. Too late. Already started it. Oh my god, that is a big penalty. I just got hit with the Qing Opium War Crisis as Transvaal. I now have minus 50 offense and minus 50 defense because I am not dumb enough to fight Britain. I wonder if I could just give them an investment rights and then they won't kill me. Nope, they hate me. They hate me. It is not going to happen. I am going to take a massive, massive penalty and I cannot risk their ire. They will kill me immediately. So one of my viewers just came up with a really, really fantastic idea. That is to release Madagascar as a subject. Let's see here. We're 17 years away. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. They're going to get my texts. They're going to get my laws, which means they're actually going to get a lot of money. So we're going to do it. I think that's a fantastic idea. We might actually start getting some money out of that. Because right now we're getting almost nothing from Madagascar, and we don't actually need their resources, and their population is not good enough for me. It's literally not good enough for me. The only thing about Madagascar is they're usually a target from France. France usually ends up aiming for them, and if they're a subject, there's a chance that France might attack me. It's not a big chance, it's a very minute chance, but it is an existing chance. I wish it wasn't, but on the plus side, it gave us a lot of bureaucracy to play with, and we didn't really lose any money. We're actually gaining money now. In fact, we're getting almost 600 from Madagascar now. That's not bad. That's really not bad. That's a good idea. I'll even give them a grant of investment rights so they can actually start building in me too, so that's okay. I am actually terrified here. This is not even remotely close. This is actually painfully bad. Are we at 7 now? Oh no! Uh-oh. We're taking an offensive penalty now. We're taking a bad offensive penalty. We're still able to push them because they're still holding up over here.
I have no idea if we're going to be able to win, though. That offensive penalty is very painful. It is painful, but I have to land now. It's now or never. If I don't land now, we lose. We actually got it. Let's freaking go. Okay, so, no, actually, we're going to keep, and we're going to push in. Oh my gosh. This is too close. We might lose. We might actually lose. I can't believe this. Oh my god. Let's freaking go, baby. Now we push through the coup. We get dedicated police force. We are now the military junta. The coup is completed. And we got another election forced through. The difference is this time the Liberal Party is not going to be able to get in. But that's fine. We're going to take the 52% and kind of ride with what we got right now. I can't even put them in the office at the moment. We'll see, though. I think that actually might have weakened the landowners. Yes, they did. They went from 29% to 19% with that coup. That actually does help me. Only problem is I cannot change the government now. I'm kind of stuck with the armed forces in there. I can't really do anything, but I do need to go for professional army. I might not be able to get it. It's at 9%. I might just say to heck with it, guys. You're not going to get it. I'll take the -10 on legitimacy. Although I'm going to definitely wait. I'm going to delay the hell out of it. We're going to make it take forever. Same with this one. Same with the universities. Although the universities I could probably fix later on.
Challenge given.
Yai has sent me a challenge. He wants me to transfer Cape Colony. Well, that's not going to happen anytime soon, right? Okay, I'm sorry, my friend. It's not going to happen anytime soon. And I just got a pro-slavery guy. I'm kicking him out before he can raise up the movement here. Cultural exclusion. Let's go. Let's go. Finally. Finally. Do you have any idea what kind of journey that was? So now that we got 20 acceptance for everybody, we have a chance. It's not a big chance, especially since we're not religiously accepting yet, but we will be very, very shortly because that's my next goal. And now we have a chance to get them into Tier 3, and that's everybody. All universally wide. This war has gone on way too long, though. I can't believe how broke I am because of this war. I can't believe how much money I lost because of this war. But, guess what? It's still not over. We're just gonna keep going. We're so invested now. It's win or nothing. And we're gonna win. Because we're about to take their capital of Baguio, and that's it. Once we take Baguio, we win. Once we take Baguio, it's over. And they're losing on all fronts now. So, yay! We finally got something good happening. Although, I went deep into debt. I messed up so badly. But thankfully, we can make up for it by taking Mexican land. Thankfully, thankfully, thankfully. And this war is dusted. Just give me... Oh, I can't even because you're on white peace mode. Fine, be that way. We'll wait very patiently for it to actually work now. Come on. Just win. Just win. There we go. There we go. Look at that Transvaal now. We're actually making good money again. My very first mass immigration. Not bad, not bad. I could have used that ages ago, though. But I'll take it now. I'll take it now. And what else I'll take is more construction. I can finally start building construction. Oh my gosh. It feels so good to be able to actually build things. And we got steel frame. Let's go. Let's swap off right now and just backfill. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let's go back to iron frame. Let's start building some of the stuff that I need for the backfill right now. Boom. How about a little bit of steely? Yes, sir. How about a little bit of glass works? Yes, sir. Then we'll do that, okay? Is this the moment that I've been waiting for? Please give me autocracy. I need autocracy. Uh-oh. Wait! Autocracy!
Challenge achieved.
Oh dear, I have nothing left. And the reason why is because France is attacking me and they're taking Mozambique and Zambezia, where I have a very sizable amount of my GDP at. If they take those two states, I cannot recover. I will not be able to get any of my goals done in this run, which means we failed all three of the major goals that I set for this run, which is 1 billion GDP, which is forming South Africa, and at the same time becoming #1 great power. We're not even going to be top 10 at this rate. Unfortunately, this is a 100% dead run. And the reason why it's dead is because I never went Subjecthood. I should have gone Subjecthood. I should have gone Subjecthood. Now, Yai, Unfortunately, your challenge of me taking Cape Colony through a transfer is not going to be possible now.
Challenge failed.
I cannot do it. It is 100% impossible for this run. I don't think I can even beat Britain after 30 years now. After losing those 2 states, it's over. I'm sorry, my friend. To make it up to Yai, what I did was I offered to say that we'll turn the Monday stream into a Victoria 3 stream, and I will play a country of his choosing to make it up to him. And he said, well, if you aren't going to transfer them, play as them. So now for Monday, we're going to be doing a Victoria 3 stream, and we're going to be playing as Cape Colony. Obviously, he wants to watch me suffer even more. It seems like he hasn't had enough South African shenanigans already, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. Anyhow, guys, that is going to be it for the stream. Thank you for watching this far into it. Make sure to give your loved ones an extra hug tonight if you haven't already, because they might not be here tomorrow. Believe me, that is something that I do know. Thank you once more for watching, guys, and hail Hydra Cat.